Just took her temperature and she's 101. They gave her some Tylenol and popsicle, so hopefully she'll get better. Alright guys, so we just got to Walgreens. I am a total disaster right now because Emmy, she's back to herself. Say hi, Emmy. I don't know what she's doing. Say hi, Emmy girl. She's eating. This is one of the first things she's eaten all day. She woke up this morning, didn't want any oats, took a nap, and then after her nap, I noticed she was really hot, and so she woke up. Then we went into P's room to play, and she just laid down the whole entire time. I think I have a picture. If I have a picture, then I'll put it up here, but if not, then okay. Anyways. Then I was like, you know what, she's not gonna lay on the floor, let's go back in the bed. So that's what we did. We went back into our bed and I laid her down and she went to sleep. Mind you, Emmy does not sleep constantly like she does now. Like she's constantly just a active person. Anyways, then I checked her fever. She was 101. So I said, fine, let's just go put her in bed. I put some blankets on her. I snuggled her up. She laid down. She was fine. She slept for like 45 minutes. But her feet and everything out, I just like put a blanket over her chest area because she took off all her clothes. So I knew she was hot. Then once I did that, she woke up 45 minutes later and she cried. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I checked her fever and it said 104. And I'll put the thermometer right here because some people might not believe me, but it was 104, and I can't even tell you how scared I was because when babies get fever of 104, that is like a deathly, that's deathly bad. Like it's just, I can't even think right now because I'm so shaken up. Anyways, I call her doctor. Well, first I call Peyton and I said, Peyton, this is what's going on. He was like, oh my God, I'm coming home right now. Like, I don't care. I'm coming home. So he comes home, right? He's on his way. Then I call my mom and mom's like, you need to take her to the doctor. Then I call my doctor, right? My daughter's doctors. And I said, hey, I need to know what I need to do. Do I need to take her in? And this was at 3. I didn't get a call back from her doctor till 3:38, and then she said, hey, can you bring them in? Mind you, I live far away now from where her doctor's is, and it's not like a quick 5 minutes down the road like it used to be. It's now like a 20-25 minute drive to get to her doctor's. And so I'm over here. Oh, you can probably check the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree might have some. Then I was like, she was like, can you get here by 4? And it's 3:38, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, I can try. Anyways, I'm still waiting for Peyton to get back here. And then Peyton doesn't get back home until 3:40. And I'm like, you want me to hold it? Okay, you go hold it. Anyways, she was like, what's going on? I said, my daughter has 104 fever. And as soon as I said that, not even kidding with you, not even joking at all, she said there is no way she could have 104 fever. And I just sat there and I'm just thinking, how are you going to tell me that there's no way that my daughter can have 104 fever? I know it sounds crazy, and I have a picture of it, and my daughter, her face was extremely red. I didn't even want to vlog. I didn't even want to pick up my camera because in this moment, I am a mom. I am nothing else. My business don't mean anything. The vlog doesn't mean anything. I'm a mother. And I'm talking to her and I'm like telling her like, yes, it's 104. I have a picture of it. What do I need to do? Do I need to take her to the emergency room, the urgent clinic? Do I need to bring her to you? Like, what's going on? Then she said, oh, well, maybe you should check her temperature again because there's no way it could be 104. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, you're not going to sit here and tell me that my daughter's temperature is not 104. And then she says, anyways, regardless of what you may think. And then I'm sitting here like, what? There's so many times growing up, you know, being a young mom, just growing up and just having people dismiss me and think that I don't know what I'm talking about. So the phone disconnects because we're leaving out of our apartment, or we're leaving out of our neighborhood, and my phone is so bad with the connection. And I'm like, you know what? That's a sign from God that I just need to continue on and don't care what she has to say. And then she tries to call me again, and I am livid because I'm like, you're not going to sit here, for one, and tell me that what I am telling you is not true. And then two, you're not going to tell me that, you know, you're not going to, bottom line, she's just not going to dismiss me. It's not going to happen. Not with my kids. Not when it comes to the health of my daughter. No. So then we're driving to my mom's house because I'm like, you know what, I have 3 kids. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I need Tylenol. I have Tylenol in here, but I left it in the car for 2 days, and it's really hot outside in Texas, and I didn't want it to become like dangerous for her to take, so I didn't even want to take that opportunity. Anyways, so we're driving, I'm driving, Peyton's in the back, and Emmy starts to vomit everywhere, and Emmalynn didn't have anything to eat today. I mean, early this morning she had like some some Fritos, but she didn't want to eat her oats, she didn't want to eat her eggs, she didn't want to eat her lunch, like nothing, which is not like Emmalynn. Emmalynn is my active baby girl who loves to eat food, never misses a meal, like she's me, okay? So she starts to vomit. Okay. So she starts to vomit like bad, and then I call my mom. I was like, Mom, I am 15 minutes away. Can you please have a change of clothes and a bag or something? I need to drop off Oakland and P. I need to drop them off at your house, and I need to take her to the emergency room. So this is exactly what I did. As soon as I pulled up to my mom's, my mom had extra pair of clothes, towels, grocery bags. Okay, so then we dropped the girls off at my mom's, and we're heading to the urgent care. As soon as we get to the urgent care, Emmalynn is just completely filled with vomit. So we clean her up. I put her in this new pair of clothes that she has on right now, wash her all up, get into the urgent care, and they look at us and was like, oh, well, there's a line, like we can't even see her. You know, there's really nothing we can do right now. And I start bawling, like I am crying, and I'm like, I told the nurses, I was like, I'm so tired of doctors dismissing me today when it comes to my daughter. I was like, I don't care what you have to do, I need your help. My daughter has 104 fever, which I know is deathly, and you're not going to sit here and tell me that the 9 people in front of me who aren't even in the place are more important at that moment than my daughter. Like, I never want to be rude to healthcare workers, but at that moment I was a scared mother, and I was so tired of people just telling me that no, they can't help me, because even though I don't know too much about medicine and stuff like that, I know that 104, not 100.4, like 104 is extremely dangerous. And then of course, like when I get upset, I start crying, and it's just, as a mom, I'm just furious at that moment. And so I'm trying to like hold it in because I'm comforting my daughter, and I'm just crying. And this nurse was like, hey, have you given her Tylenol? I was like, no, I have no Tylenol, because the Tylenol that I had, I left it in my car. And she was like, that's fine. She's like, just sit down, we'll go get her some Tylenol. And I was like, thank you so much. So they gave her some Tylenol. And then the other nurse came out, and she's like, here's some stickers and here's a popsicle. And she was like, just calm down, you're okay. We're going to see her. And then they said, do you want you want to wait for the 9 people in line, or do you just want to go home? And of course, I'm like, I will wait for the doctor to look at her and make sure that nothing is wrong. Because you never know. So then we sit there and we get all the paperwork filled out, and she's like, oh wait, I hear the doctor's like talking, and the doctor was like, let's just bring her in, let's just look at her. You got Tylenol? Motrin? Yeah, it's the same. Oh, thanks, babe.
$8.
Yay!
Half the price that would have been a water.
I know. Thank you, babe. Okay, so then we sit there, and then I hear the nurses talking. That's what my mom said. I hear the nurses talking, and they're like, you know what, let's just put her in before everyone else because her fever is high. And that's what they did. So we were in there, and they came, and they were like, we could test her for COVID and flu. And I told the doctor, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. And she was like, no, I understand, because the process of testing for COVID is, like, I know some people are going to be like, whoa, you went through all this, like, why aren't you going to test her for COVID? Like, if you ever saw your husband have to hold your child down and stick, what is it called?
You gotta hold them down like you're wrestling.
Yeah.
You have one leg around both of their legs, and then you have to, their arms are like this while your arms are around them like that. Or one arm's like this, and you gotta hold their head back.
It is absolutely awful. So if you've ever, as a parent, if y'all have ever had to physically do that, then you understand that I'm not going to do that to my child again. And the doctor was like, no, I understand. I completely understand with you. And she's like, it's literally the exact same treatment as if she had COVID. Like, we're going to tell you the exact same thing, Tylenol and Motrin. There's nothing else we can do. And so I was like, good. So that's exactly what we're going to do, Tylenol and Motrin, and that's what we're doing. It's a roller coaster because you don't know what's going to happen, and to see your child cry in pain because her head hurts and her throat hurts, like it's awful, you know. And just so before I get emotional, because my baby is not feeling good, oh my God, well, thank you to my husband for getting off of work. Peyton gets in the car and he just starts laughing, and he's like, the amount of people that I have cut off today for the doctor to tell me to give my daughter Tylenol. It is not easy being a parent. Like, being a parent is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job. Like, you never get a break. And then to have your child, like, just be in physical pain, like, that's the worst thing ever. But anyways, we're gonna go home. We're gonna snuggle. We do have science tonight. I just want to say thank you for watching my vlog. Thank you, God, for Tylenol, for medicine, for the medical field. Thank you for all you healthcare workers. We really appreciate you. Thank you to the doctors, the pediatricians, the scientists who create Tylenol and Motrin and all the other medicines that we use on an everyday basis. I am so thankful for the nurses and just everyone. I'm so thankful, and I know I could sit here all day and just be thankful and just tell you. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Middleton family. We are going to have some good day vlogs, and we're going to have some bad day vlogs, but we're ultimately just here to share our journey as young parents to 3 little girls. And this doesn't normally happen because we do have 3 kids. We usually know what to do when the girls get sick, or at least I know what to do, but it was just so scary at the fact that the thermometer said 104, like 104.0. Yeah, that was, I never want that feeling again. But anyways, subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for following. We will give an update on Emmalynn next time we see y'all. Bye, guys. If you're wondering what the heck is going on with your face right now, Carmelita, Well, Mom, if you're watching this, you always told me that when I get on to my YouTube channels, I need to put on some makeup, and I did. Well, not necessarily. I look like I'm going to a rave, and basically I did go into a rave today because if you ever had 3 kids in the house, one of them sick and the 2 of them super hyper, yeah. So my toddler decided that she wanted to give me a mommy makeover, and this is not what I would pay for, but here I am, mommy makeover. No, but on the serious note, Emmalinn's doing so much better. I'm looking a hot mess because it is now 10 o'clock and 10 p.m. and Peyton just walked through the door. Now, I'm not complaining because I absolutely love my husband, but I just want to lay down and rest. And for me to even lay down today, my girls, this is what they had to do just now. I mean, beautiful work. I love the future artists in my daughters, specifically P's the one who did this. But yeah, if you ever come to my house, I have 3 kids. Get ready for a rave. Put on your rave makeup, your rave outfit, because the party doesn't stop until my girls walk in. Or the party doesn't start till my girls walk in, and I mean, creativity at 10. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna have some me time. I'm going to try to gain back my sanity of this day, because it was a day. It was a crazy, crazy, crazy day. Emmalinn's doing better. She's on a very strict schedule with her Tylenol. I'm gonna go wash this off. I'm going to relax and try to breathe again.